Good day, everyone. So I am Stazy Doane C.Caguimbaga. I will discuss think, pair, and share. So I know that you are familiarized with this strategy because we often use this in our different subjects. So let's define the definition of think, pair, and share. Think, pair, and share is a collaborative learning strategy where students work together to solve a problem or answer a question about an assigned reading. So, an equity of pedagogical best practice to increase and vary student participation in the classroom. So, this learning strategy is a cooperative learning where it maximizes participation and engagement. It focuses attention, and of course, it develops their communication skills because it gives them the opportunity to feel more comfortable in sharing ideas and thoughts. So who proposed the Think, Pair, and Share? So it proposed by Frank Lehman of the University of Maryland in 1981. So let's go to the three distinct steps. So first is think. Teachers begin by asking a specific question and allows students to think independently and time to ponder their ideas or forming ideas on their own. So this step allows the teacher to see what students can do more on their own. So next is pair. Students are asked to work with peer and collaborate. This segment allows students that may struggling to find a starting point or some extra help from the peers. And the last step is share. So the last step is share. So what would be the setup of this? So sharing as a whole group. Students share their thinking with a partner and teachers expand the share into a whole class discussion. So what teachers can do in this strategy? So before, teachers choose a teachable moment during the class where the process of reflection and shared discussion would bring deeper understanding and insert a brief think, pair, and share activity into a lesson at that point. So the social and academic goal of for the think, pair, and share and plan for pairing of particular learners that would be a future goals. So what students do? So students read the text. If the think, pair, and share is based on the information and ideas from a reading selection. So during Think, Pair, and Share, teachers ask students to spend several minutes thinking about and writing down ideas, set clear expectations regarding the focus of the thinking and sharing to be done. So put students in pair to share and clarify ideas and understanding. Monitor students' dialogue by circulating and listening. So what students do during Think, Pair, and Share? Of course, students formulate thoughts and ideas, writing them down as necessary to prepare for sharing with a partner. So teachers do after is call upon some peers to share their learning and ideas with the whole class. Possibly extend the think, pair, and share with a further partner trade where students swap partners and exchange ideas. Again, consider adding a journal writing activity as a procedure to follow up the think, pair, and share activity. So after, the students do is to pinpoint any information that is still unclear after a peer discussion and ask the class and teacher for more clarification. So next, it's application in mathematics. So try to think, pair, and share to math problems with more than one correct answer, such as estimation, patterns, or logic. This strategy can also be used when students are deciding how to approach math problems. So this is the think and pair and share process of problem solving. So let me share with you this. So step 1, think. Individually think about the following to 3 to 5 minutes. So in this step, you can ask this question. So what information do you need to solve the problem? So it includes the given or what is asked in the problem. So what next is what informations do you already know? And then next, what tools and strategies could you use? So you can use any for any strategies like we're using in here in heuristics like elimination, work backwards. The next is pair. Pair with a partner, jot down ideas to help you get started with the problem in 2 to 3 minutes. So you may use any of the tools provided in the classroom, including your calculators, to help with estimating. So the last is share. So it take turns sharing ideas in a larger group to 2 to 3 to 4 minutes. So you can share this in the whole class discussion. So in order to share what step did you use or how could you come up in this answer. So next is the advantage of think, pair, and share. So of course, it provides students think time. So you have to, the teachers give time to let students think about a certain problems or thoughts. So next is no students left behind. So of course, all students is required to participate in this learning in these strategies. Next is students are able to rehearse their responses, of course, with their partners or the given time, they can rehearse their responses with their own or also with their partner. So next is builds higher thinking skills around responses. Of course, with the sharing ideas with the other classmate, so it developed their thinking skills. Next is possible in large number of students. And the disadvantage of this strategy is it can be very noisy, of course, because it is sharing. So in a large number of students, it can be noisy and then time consuming because it needs a lot of time or it gives time to think and to pair and to share in the whole class. So next is purpose. So what is the purpose of this learning strategy or this think, pair, and share? So first is to provide opportunity to, to build oral communication skills, listening, and analytical analysis skills. And the next is to active learning and collaborative learning. So of course, this strategy is needs a partner or it participate or engage with the whole class. So it develops the active learning and collaborative learning. So next is to encourage each learner to contribute their own ideas in a safe and structured way. So of course, they have a lot of time to uh, to arrange their ideas in a structured way and it feels them more comfortable to share. And the last is the challenges of think, pair, and share. So one of the biggest challenges of the think, pair, and share is to get all students to truly be engaged. Obviously, instructors hope that they have selected questions that are sufficiently interesting to capture student attention. So of course, some of the students are not interested with the topic. So the teachers are difficulty to let their student truly engage. So teachers must consider on how the students will be engaged and how they will interested in this topic. So I will share with you these quotes by from Henry Ford. So coming together is a beginning, staying together is progress, and working together is success. So in mathematics, we need the collaboration because it is more complex subject, and by sharing we can create more higher thinking skills, and we can definitely answer the complex question and solve a certain problem. So this is all my report. Thank you once again, and I hope that you learn from me.